Hello everyone. In this module you'll be getting mathematics as per NCERT syllabus, and if somebody have any doubt please comment. So let's start the exercise number 1.2, second exercise of first chapter, real numbers. So before starting exercise 1.2 we have another theorem, that is theorem 1.2, fundamental theorem of arithmetic. And this fundamental theorem of arithmetic I have explained in the previous video that it is nothing but the prime factorization of any composite number. So with the help of prime factorization method or the fundamental theorem of arithmetic, we can find the LCM and HCF of any numbers. Like let's say, for example, we need to find LCM as well as HCF of 6 and 20. So 6 can be written as 2 into 3 and 20 can be written as 2 into 2 into 5. That is the prime factors of these two numbers. So now we can find the HCF of 6 and 20, that is 2. The HCF means highest common factor. So what is the common factor? That is this one only, and it will be the highest common factor. 2 is the only common factor, and always remember the factor should be prime. Okay, and LCM is lowest common multiple. So we will take this HCF, this 2 here, and the rest of all the numbers here. So that is the LCM of the two numbers. So in this way we can find the HCF and LCM of any numbers. Okay, so exercise 1.2 first question is very simple. They are just asking prime factors. Let's say the fourth part, that is 5005. What will be the prime factors for this number? Okay, so we'll just find the prime factors like this, and we'll write it like this. Okay, so these are the prime factors of this number. That's all. Now in the next question it is asked to find LCM and HCF of the given pair of numbers, and there's a formula or statement given to verify that. So let us first find the LCM and HCF and then we will verify the statement. Let's take the second part first. So these are the prime factors of the given numbers, and we can see that 2 is common to both of them and nothing is common. So HCF of these two number will be 2, right? And LCM will be, we'll take 1, 2 and we will multiply rest of the numbers, right? So this is the required HCF and LCM. We can calculate the LCM here, and I think all the questions are very easy. For these first two questions are very easy, so I will not be doing the rest of the parts. That will be your homework, and still if there is any queries you can ask me on the comment section. We need to do the product of LCM and HCF, and after multiplying these two numbers 510 and 92, you will get the same number as the product of the LCM and HCF. Always remember, product of the two number is always equal to their LCM multiplied by HCF. This is only applicable for two numbers. Always remember, it's only applicable for two numbers. Next, question number 3 is again the same question. We need to find the LCM and the HCF of the given numbers. Now there are 3 numbers and we need to find the LCM and the HCF of 3 numbers. Okay, so we will do the prime factorization method only. So the question is 17, 23, 29. You can see one thing here, that all the numbers are prime, right? So there is nothing common in prime numbers, so the HCF will be 1. Just 1 is common, so HCF is 1, and the LCM is the product of the rest of the 3 numbers, right? So here you can see that product of these number is equal to the product of HCF and LCM, because the HCF is 1. But if HCF is not 1, it will not be valid for 3 numbers or more than 3 numbers. Okay, it is only valid for 2 numbers. You can verify this first and the second part of the question number 3. So next, question number 4, we are given with HCF and 2 numbers and we need to find the LCM. So for that we will apply this formula, right? So we can easily calculate the LCM here. Now the next question. See, when I'm solving the questions, you should try the next question, and then if you could not solve, or if you have solved, then check from the video, or if you could not solve, then also check from the video. But don't just watch the video and just think that you are done with all the questions. Try to do it yourself. Okay. Now in this question we need to check whether 6 to the power n can end with a digit 0. So 6 to the power n can be written as 2 into 3 to the power n, right? So the number of any number of 6 will give us that number of 3 and that number of 2, right? See, if any number ends with 0, it should be divisible by 10, right? That is the divisibility of 10. And if it is divisible by 10, that means it should have factors 2 and 5 both, because 2 into 5 is 10, right? So this number, to end with digit 0, it should have it on its factor 2 and 5 both. But the factors of 6 is 2 and 3, right? So it can never have a unit digit 0. Understood? Now question number 6, we need to prove that this number is composite number. And we all know what is a composite number, right? A composite number will have more than one factor other than 1. 1 will not be included. More than one factor is composite number. I'll do the first part. You should try to do the second part. Simply taking common. We can do further, but it is explanatory that 78 and 13, we are already having 2 of the factors, right? 2 factors we are already having. So it is already proved that it is a composite number. But still, we can do this also. Okay, so this number is a composite number. So you have to write these kind of statements to explain your answer. That should be explanatory. It should not be a long statement, but one liner that should be self-explanatory. Okay, next is question number 7. It is of same concept, having the number of columns in the last exercise. The question is, Sonia takes 18 minutes and Ravi takes 12 minutes for the same run, and they are asking that after how many minutes they will meet again at the starting point. So the question is the total time taken for one round. Okay, and that can be calculated with LCM. That can be calculated with LCM. So we will just find the LCM of 18 and 12. Okay, I don't think I'll have to show the calculation part again, but the answer is 36 minutes. Okay, 36 minutes. And that's all for today. This is the end of second exercise. I'll give you some homework, and thank you. Take care. Stay home, stay safe, and keep studying.